Okay, you didn't hear this from me, but buyers in Palm Springs are making the same expensive mistakes, and some of them are totally avoidable. And that number five is the one that shocks people the most and honestly can cost the most money. So let's get into it. Mistake number one, and this is one that confuses almost every out-of-town buyer, is ignoring land leases. If you're not from here, land leases feel like this mysterious Palm Springs enigma. People walk in expecting a home to come with land ownership and then discover that no, this is a completely different system than they're used to. Palm Springs and a large chunk of the Coachella Valley sit on what's called the checkerboard pattern. It's mile for mile, alternating squares of tribal land and non-tribal land, almost like someone laid a giant checkerboard over the valley. And because of that, two houses right next to each other can have totally different ownership structures. One might be fee simple, where you own the land, and the house across the street, that's land lease, usually held by the Agua Caliente of Puget Indians. Most people don't find this out until they're already emotionally attached to a property. They'll write the offer, get into escrow, everything feels great, and then halfway through they learn that they're leasing the land. The monthly payment is hundreds of dollars, it adjusts, it expires, and their lender may or may not finance the structure depending on the terms. And that's when the stress begins. Land leases aren't a bad thing. They're just different, and you simply need to know what you're getting into at the beginning. Before you tour anything, find out whether it's fee simple or a land lease, who owns the land lease, what the monthly amount is, when it expires, and how often it adjusts, and whether your lender is even willing to finance it. Understanding just upfront keeps you from getting blindsided later, and ignoring land leases is one of the fastest ways to feel lost and overwhelmed when buying in the Coachella Valley and Palm Springs. Mistake number two is overlooking HOA rules and fees. This one is sneaky because every HOA in the Valley is completely different. You can have one community that's $350 a month and then drive 3 minutes down the road and find another that's over $1,300 a month. And both of these communities might be absolutely gorgeous. The difference comes down to what the HOA actually covers. Some HOAs include cable, internet, trash, landscaping, the roofs, the structure, multiple pools, spas, security, sometimes even water. And others will cover the gate and landscaping, and that's it. So the number alone doesn't tell you anything, and you have to look at the lifestyle that these fees will provide you. And then there's the rental piece. Now I'm only gonna touch lightly on this because we're gonna go deep in the rental rules on the next mistake, but something you need to be aware of early. Some HOAs allow long-term rentals only, some allow seasonal rentals, and some don't allow rentals at all. Buyers walk in dreaming of renting the home out when they're not using it, and the HOA paperwork arrives and it's like minimum 90-day lease, no exceptions. So before writing an offer, always look at the monthly fee, what that fee actually includes, and any lifestyle rules that might affect you and how you plan to use the home. Skipping this step can turn into a huge headache once you're already deep into escrow. Mistake number three, and this is a big one for people who have never lived in the desert, is underestimating the summer utility bills. Palm Springs is beautiful, but it gets hot, triple-digit hot, and the kind of hot where your AC doesn't get a day off for months. What a lot of buyers don't realize is that the Coachella Valley actually has two different power companies, and where your home is located determines on which one you're going to get. Palm Springs, Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, and La Quinta are all serviced by Southern California Edison, and the bills there are often higher. Then you go to Indio, Coachella, and the East Valley, and they're served by the Imperial Irrigation District, and bills can be dramatically lower because of different rate structures. So two houses that look identical on paper, same size, same AC usage, they can have total different electric bills, depending on what side of town they're on. And then you throw solar into the mix. Now solar can be amazing out here, but only if you understand what kind of system that you're inheriting. A paid-off system is the best case scenario. You own the panels and the monthly bill drops significantly. Lease solar is another story. You take over the payments and you pay the lease and you still pay for any extra energy from the power company. Purchase agreements are different again, and you're paying for the power that the panels generate, not for the panels themselves. And then there's the true-up bill, the surprise that no one ever tells you or talks about. Even with solar, You'll get an annual true-up bill from the power company that settles the difference between what your system produced and what you actually used. I've seen buyers who expect a tiny bill and get a true-up bill in hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And if the home has a battery backup, that's a major win because that helps manage peak usage and protects you during outages. So here's the bottom line. Before you buy, you want to see past utility bills, solar details, true-up statements, HVAC age, window upgrades, insulation conditions, and whether the home is in the territory of SCE or IID. Utility costs are a part of desert living, and they're totally manageable if you know what you got into. Mistake number 4, and this one breaks my heart every year, is assuming that short-term rentals can be anywhere in the valley. This is the number one thing that people dream about when they start looking for Palm Springs real estate. We'll buy a place, Airbnb it when we're not using it. Easy income, except that's not how it works. Every single city in the Coachella Valley has its own set of rules. Palm Springs has strict caps and permits and constantly upgrades its regulations. Cathedral City used to be short-term rental friendly, but they moved to a lottery system, and many areas are phasing out short-term rentals entirely. Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, and La Quinta, they all have their own zones, minimum stay requirements, or outright bans. And here's the part that really trips people up. Even if the city says yes, your HOA may say no. HOAs can, and often do, ban short-term rentals even if the city allows them. Some HOAs only allow 30-day rentals, some require 60 or 90 days, some say long-term only, and some say absolutely no rentals whatsoever. So before you even get attached to the idea of a rental home, you have to check 2 things: the city's rules for that specific address and the HOA's rules for that specific community. Both have to say yes or it's a no. Short-term rentals can be incredible here, but only in the right neighborhoods. Knowing that up front saves you so much stress later. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Tom, also known as that Home Furniture Guy. I help buyers and sellers and renters all across the Coachella Valley and Palm Springs, and also in Seattle and the Pacific Northwest. If you're planning on staying local or you're thinking about making a move either north or south, I've got you covered in both markets. So leave me a message or click the link below for my Calendly and book a call. I'm always here to help you make smart, confident decisions about your home buying needs. Mistake number 5, the big one that shocks people the most and usually costs the most money, is skipping mid-century specific inspection. Palm Springs is famous for its mid-century architecture, and these homes are incredible. But a lot of them were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and behind that beautiful design, there can be issues which you only catch with the right inspections. Older plumbing is a major one. Galvanized and cast iron pipes corrode over time, and you don't always see the signs until something goes wrong. A simple sewer camera can save thousands by catching root intrusions or cracks before they even become a problem. Electrical panels are another common issue. We still see Federal Pacific and Zinsco panels in some neighborhoods, and many of them are considered outdated or even unsafe by today's standards. Roofs on mid-century modern homes also need special attention. Flat and low-slope roofs are iconic, but they require proper drainage and maintenance. Ponding water, worn-out membranes, or patchwork repairs can all hide expensive issues. Slab leaks are another thing to watch for. Many older homes were built on slabs with plumbing running underneath, and when something leaks down there, it doesn't always show up right away. And even HVAC placement can be an issue. Older homes sometimes have systems in locations that aren't efficient for our client, which makes cooling costs skyrocket. Mid-century homes aren't scary. They just need mid-century inspections. You'll want a full home inspection, a sewer scope, a panel inspection, a roof inspection, and ideally someone who understands vintage construction. Skipping these can lead to the biggest surprises and the biggest bills. And here's a quick bonus tip. Don't buy based on photos alone. Palm Springs photographers are incredible. Golden hour in this valley can make any property look dreamy and flawless. But photos don't show flight paths, specific noise, sun exposure, lot size, power lines, or that one wall that looks a little different in person, or a funky smell. Always visit a home and visit at different times of the day before falling in love with the photos. All right, out of all of these mistakes, which one surprised you the most? And which one have you personally run into while searching in Palm Springs or the Coachella Valley? Drop it in the comments. I love hearing your experiences. And if you want more Palm Springs buying tips, check out the next video right here.